Hello everybody and welcome to the Gaping Podcast. It is me, Classical Dig, aka Caden. I am joined today with Harvey.
G'day.
Ryan.
Shalom, my homies.
Blake. And Ben. Who
Howdy.
joined us for the first time today.
Yeah.
I've never met this man in my life.
I don't know who he is.
Alright, so, classic question starting off the podcast. Which character from the Dragon Ball Z universe would you have sex with?
Vegeta! I only know Goku, so...
Man, Majin Buu would give some good suck, okay? Trust me.
Yeah, so Ryan got the right idea.
I'll leave it at that.
He's nice and squishy.
Uh-huh. Very cool.
Harvey out here not knowing anyone from the Dragon Ball Z
the
universe.
Dragon Ball itself. Yes.
Oh wait,
1 to 7. Which one?
Can I change my answer to
All
Chevron?
7 of them. Like a ball pit.
Oh.
I want to...
You had your 2 and you got 9.
Yes,
Oh, then you get a special wish at the end of it.
a
Happy
seven,
ending.
7 large crystal ball pits, aka just a bunch of rocks that you hurt yourself when you jump into.
Crush my cock with a rock.
Cock and ball, told you.
Can someone clip that? Can we clip that?
Yeah, well, good thing we're recording a podcast.
Yeah.
No, oh,
Let's
fuck.
switch on.
I forgot.
Bruh.
I'm here
Oh.
for a reason.
So, it's been a while since we've actually recorded the podcast, seeming as
Why
we've
is that,
been
Caden?
behind 3 weeks because I've been lazy. Still
Valid.
lazy so much that
Very
I
valid.
haven't edited last week's podcast, and it's coming out 2 days later, hopefully.
You said it was coming out today.
Bruh.
Yesterday.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yesterday,
things
you
happen.
oh, fuck, I just hit my microphone with my head.
Guys,
I
I
can
realize
move it out of the
Caden's busy
way.
having sex.
No, I haven't.
We know.
You know, he's just been delivering.
Yeah.
He's just been
How
delivering.
you gonna
food.
do a man like that?
But yeah, so we should be back on track with the podcast. It should be more up to date. So up to date, in fact, that yesterday was Australia Day.
Are you dating this? Oh,
Yes.
you madman. You know the one rule. Never
Yesterday
date
was the 26th of January, and we celebrated it. Well, not together,
Happy.
but happy
Hanukkah.
Australia Day, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Australia Day.
Australia.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's such a controversial thing. Like, honestly, I just want to drink alcohol and cook
It's
kebabs.
Invasion Day.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I was avoiding saying the same thing.
I reckon it should be about having alcohol and coming together.
Exactly. It shouldn't
Yeah.
really be
Coming
like-
together, that's pretty gay.
Whoa. It's Australia.
Well, if you
Day.
thought of it, so you're the gay one here.
And all
I
getting
am.
Southern Cross
Oh.
tattoos on your left butt cheek. Yeah.
You know, if this
I
video
don't have.
hits
I don't have a
100 million
butt.
views,
Why the
I'll
left
get a
butt cheek?
tattoo on my left butt cheek.
What?
Epic game.
No, he said he doesn't have a left butt cheek.
Is that what you said? I don't know, like 3 people said stuff at the same time. My brain can only process like one string of information at a time.
You need more RAM.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something weird I found?
No.
I know.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
What?
I've noticed something, and it really bothers me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't find a way to set my YouTube volume to 69%.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, physically, I can't get it to the 9. Like, in any YouTube video. Go and try it. Like,
I didn't,
Already
can't.
trying it?
I can't.
I didn't
don't know
realize
if
there
it's
was a
me.
percentage on it.
No, you
Yeah, I
know
don't
how
have
you,
a
like-
percentage on mine.
So, you know how you
Neither
change
do I.
the slider? If then when you're playing a video, you press the up and down, like, arrows, it shows you it in a percentile. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
displayed
goes
on
up by
the screen.
5s.
Yeah, but you can manually put it on, like, a 4, a 1, this, just roughly, but I can never get it to 69.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How long have you tried?
Wow,
When I'm
what
bored
is this
listening to
bullshit
videos.
censorship?
I know. It's the weirdest thing, and it bothers me, because I've never been able to do it. YouTube, fix this. I'm calling them out. I've seen through their lies and hypocrisy.
Bruh.
Hypocrisy.
It's either... It's always end on a 2 or a 7. What the fuck is this?
That's, no, drag the slider a bit. I've had 1s, 4s, 5s, and 0s, but I've never had 4 and 9.
I'm only
Never.
I'm only getting 5, 0, 7, or 2. What is this?
I don't know. It's weird. Now I've derailed the whole
Oh.
conversation.
I've somehow managed that as well.
Okay, stop playing with the YouTube slider. Talk about the topics.
No, everyone at home. try and
Yeah, try it.
if you're
try
watching
it
this
along.
on YouTube, try and set our volume to 69 and comment if you manage to do it.
If
No,
our
they
volume
go
isn't
right.
69, you're not
No,
allowed
no,
to listen to
screen-
the fucking podcast.
We will pin
Screenshots.
the first person that says that they got it to 69%.
No,
Screenshot.
Whether you did it or not.
Proof is not required.
I require proof. I mean, I
Just
know it's
interaction.
guilty till proven innocent. I don't believe them till I do.
Well,
We
it's
just
like
need some more fan
innocent until
interaction so we
proven
get
innocent.
boosted in the. We just need more fan interaction so we're boosted in the algorithm.
Have
Yeah.
you seen that weird thing with the algorithm people are doing where they'll like make a poll and if you like it and comment a bunch of like tag terms, it shows up like all their videos in people's channels that have nothing to do with it?
That's cheating.
Yeah, well, the Spiff and Grit found it, so of course.
Of course, Steve
Spiffing
did.
grits.
I'm surprised at this point.
The excellent exploit in the YouTube algorithm.
Well, it breaks
YouTube
the
algorithm is
algorithm.
a perfectly balanced.
Yeah, it's
system.
like you make a poll with 4 options, right? And you tell people to like it, pick an option, and comment just a bunch of keywords like Minecraft, PewDiePie, FNAF, Baby Shark, and just like that. You just rattle out about 20 of them. And then if everyone does that, it's going to ruin the algorithm and just dump this video everywhere.
Alright, so Gaping Podcast poll coming up when this episode comes out.
Yep.
You little click hole.
Oh, let's go.
Nah, sure that'll be fixed in the next week or so.
It's probably
No.
going to be fixed pretty soon. Actually, you never know.
It's
Yeah.
YouTube, so it
Yeah.
could be either fixed or they'll just I don't delete the
Oh
algorithm.
no, things that legit like ruin like the internal systems of YouTube, they'll fix as like soon as possible. But when it's ruining the creators or whatever, they went, we'll get to that later.
Like things like changing where the comment section is on iOS YouTube to the
Honestly,
bottom to the
have
top.
no-
I mean, I'm used to it now, so it doesn't bother me as much.
I hate it. I just
I
don't
never
know
hate
why.
it.
It
I
angers
hate
my
it too.
soul.
I never read the comments.
I don't want to press a button.
No, it's like-
when they go.
It's just where the comments are located. They come up before the other videos do when you scroll down from a video on the phones. It's like back to front.
Yeah, it's like you press the little drop-down box.
Instead of them being bottom under all the recommended videos, they're on top. And I don't know why, that just angers me.
Because you're autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, in the best of ways.
Ooh.
Well, you can't call him out like that. This is
Yeah.
a safe space.
Safe
It's safe
space if you
place.
don't have autism.
Did you say the world?
Yikes.
This
That
is
was
getting
yikes.
a bit too-
Okay,
too
it got
yikesy.
quiet when I spoke, so we're gonna
Yeah.
move on.
A single yak for that one.
New
Uh,
topic.
New topic.
Tech or cringe?
Ryan, you said you had a few things.
I'll carry
Well,
this conversation on my back. Let's go.
Yeah,
Um,
Ryan's
why
got
not?
this entire podcast on his
Yeah,
shoulders.
so,
Hey,
so
it's
This
all
is
right
this
there.
is
He's the
this
host.
is Ryan's episode.
this is episode Ryan.
This is
Fuck,
Ryan's
Fuck,
time.
title for the
myself
video
on.
right there.
You all go quiet, and I'm just gonna talk to myself for an hour.
Yep. Alright, take it away.
Sweet, sounds good. All right, guys. Someone's there. We are. I'll give you bed. Play.
Quick before I can give my words in.
What did you fucking say?
Shame.
Right. But anyway, no. On the topic though, so I had a thought, and you know how like diseases have really weird side effects.
What do you mean?
Like,
I
you know how,
suppose.
like,
I don't know. Like, I
think
think
COVID. You know how like COVID makes you lose your sense of taste, right?
Or die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I realized, I don't know why, but scurvy was on the mind. You know how like sea shanties have come back?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I like sea
The
shanties.
rising
One of-
popularity of the sea
One of the
shanty.
side effects of scurvy, and it's like not base in a stage, but once like it starts progressing, is you stop producing one of the chemicals that makes all your scars like knit together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's an active process, not like a one and done. So in other words, every single scar on your body will unseal itself.
Hey Ryan, don't catch scurvy.
Yeah, and as you know, I'm riddled in scars because I've had major operations. So I would literally just disembowel everywhere. So I went and promptly had a glass of orange juice.
Man's out here trying to protect himself from that scurvy. He's set.
No, it genuinely, I'm sitting here going, I'm going to die at uni if I don't get oranges.
But like, what are the chances of actually getting scurvy though?
Yeah,
I don't know. Stop eating
'cause-
fruit and find out.
Yeah.
Just live off like stale biscuits and rum for about 3 months. See how you go.
that sounds like a good weekend.
I think you'll be fine from getting scurvy.
I know, but it just really bothered me because I'm like, oh god.
Okay, so with this information,
Yes.
other than Ryan, who was fucked, if you got scurvy with the whole scar situation.
Well, not even just the scar situation. The fact that all your fingers and toes rot off.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
but I'm saying like if because like I've got a scar on my left arm, right? It's a pretty big scar.
Oh, okay.
If I
I've
got
got a scar down
scurvy
my
and it
back.
just started opening up and then like bleeding and stuff, how fucked would y'all be?
My left
Well-
arse cheek would bleed profusely.
I've got
Harvey,
one right down my spine.
How big?
yikes.
I reckon at least 20 centimeters.
Holy shit!
I mean, like
Fuck.
10. I mean 10.
Oh my god.
That's probably a bit excessive. Probably like 10.
Harvey's fan would get a revenge kill.
Oh yeah. So
Martyred him.
the right side of my head and then my left hand. They're both gone.
God. Brain hemorrhage dies.
No.
I bleed from
It'd be
the-
like a combo wombo between my own sword skills and the fan. They'll be like, come back for revenge.
I bleed from a lot of places. Like, a lot. Including my crotch, but anyway, that's a different story.
I was about to say something referring to that, Ryan. But you beat me to it.
Insert joke.
Haha, I'm a woman. Haha,
There it is.
representative. Haha.
Got him. Much funny. You can laugh now.
Testicles go boom boom.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Testicles go splat.
Anyway, enough about Ryan's
Giddy up
testicles.
back.
Yeah, I don't like all the testy rats. Alright, guys, I get it. We're called gaping, but not like this.
I've not
Oh,
thought
but
about
we
my
can make
arse
something
cheek.
else gape if you want.
Oh no!
Bad.
I have not thought about my arse cheek scar in like years.
How have we
You're
gone to
welcome.
4 episodes
Let
without
me-
making
let me-
I can
hold
make
on.
something else scape joke?
Let me see if it's still there. Let me just check my arse cheek real quick.
Yeah, turn the webcam on. Don't actually, because it'll fuck with
Man's,
the
man's
Discord.
gonna do the lizard rotate and just turn his head around.
Yeah, it's still there. I fell out of a cupboard, led on a toy truck. It broke, bit of plastic went like 4 inches into my arse.
Ooh, that doesn't
So,
sound
so
very
how
good.
how big's the scar itself?
Oh, it's about. Hold on.
Let me
really
get
hard
my
to-
ruler out.
It's really hard to see your own arse.
Why is
No,
That
that?
is a
my
fair
case-
bump. It's sort of at the back of you.
It's a solid like. If that's 5,
Carry
Eight-
to...
8 centimeters.
Uh,
It was
meters.
bad.
Alright, well, now if you ever abduct someone and they've got an 8 centimeter long scar on their ass cheek,
Alright.
you know you've abducted. You've doxed yourself. You
I
fool.
thought you said 8 to 10 meters. I'm like, excuse me.
Yes.
Right.
I'm dummy sick, Caden.
I've been completely ruptured apart.
Visceral
Help.
damage.
Talk about gaping.
Dude, were you hit with
Right, let's make this podcast a
Sure.
reality. Let's all get scurvy.
Let's all get for science, of course.
Yeah.
Can
And the
monkeys get
podcast.
scurvy?
Probably.
Yes, probably.
It's a... I don't know if it'd affect them the same way, but it's like a nutritional thing. So probably.
Because if they don't, monkey pirates. Immortal monkey pirates that just don't get scurvy.
What are you planning? What are you trying to say, Harvey?
Well, if they don't get scurvy, right, we can just give them a ton of bananas, stale biscuits, and rum, and put them on some boats and tell them to go steal shit.
I
They
feel
won't
like
get scurvy, they'll be right.
mixing monkeys and alcohol is a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I feel like they're going to drink and kill
Monkey.
themselves.
The little chimpanzees, they'll be hanging off the ropes on the sails and stuff, it'll be pretty cool.
I don't think they know how to...
Pirates of the Caribbean 9, monkey
I
edition.
don't think they know how to crew a boat, Harvey. I hate to break it to you.
They've taught monkey sign language, I'm pretty sure they can teach monkey how to use the boat.
Yeah, but you have to teach a crew of monkeys to do
Yeah,
each
so,
different thing
And
on
to
a
Get a
boat.
crew
work
of people.
in teams.
Yeah, but the Somali pirates are just going to annihilate them. They have, far better motor skills with their opposing
Monkey have
tribes.
banana.
Yes, but then Somali pirate will have banana and AK.
But
Uh-oh.
monkey's monkey. You don't want to
But then they'll eat the banana and,
and
cure
it's like
their scurvy.
it's like the
and then we'll
pirate
have
code,
healthy-
You don't rob another fellow thief. You
No,
Why
rob
not?
British merchant vessels.
Isn't the saying "no honor among thieves"? So they're gonna rob each other. Like the only time they didn't is when they put up like that flag they have for.
Look,
We've got
monkeys
the
are in a
flag.
constant state of battle royale. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they.
I like
do.
monkeys. Like
I remember there was like a documentary that almost got taken down, like showing like warring monkey tribes, and it was brutal.
yeah, like they pick up like sticks and shit, and they just start swinging at each other's heads. Or they grab each other's feet and just throw each other. It's like, these guys are doing a WWE takedown.
RKO out of nowhere from the grapevine.
And have you seen them monkeys?
By
Like,
God!
there's some like birds that live in tree trunks.
Mhm.
There's like these monkeys, like chimps, and they grab like a stick and they'll snap it so it's got a pointy end, and then they'll go up to the tree trunk where the little hole is, and they'll just start ramming the stick down there until everything is, then it's all bloody, then they just start pulling the mangled corpse of the bird out and eat it.
Do they eat it
Nice.
raw? Or do they cook it?
Damn.
Yes,
They
because
just
the
eat
monkeys
it
have-
raw, yeah.
have
I didn't know
monkeys
it's dead. It
discovered
probably just
fire?
impaled through its like abdomen. It's like bleeding out, and then monkey
No,
hand comes in,
surely-
picks you up, and then you're kebabbed.
Surely
Are
they
you
build a
asking
campfire.
are you asking if the monkeys know how to, disembowel and treat all the skewer the bird and then cook it?
Yeah, just eat that thing whole.
Monkey-
But like, it's like brutal to
monkey
watch. They
ones
just like
don't.
stand up the half trunk up the whole neck, like so. Like, you know the emotion that you load a musket
Yeah,
like that into
Yeah,
a
they-
tree trunk, and then they put out like a dead, mangled small creature on the other end,
and then fire that out of the musket, obviously.
and then eat it.
Yum.
Man, I love
Using
monkeys.
bird
They're
remains
so
as
cool.
musket
They're so
ammo.
cool.
I love it how Blake's background noise is now so quality I can hear it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My dogs are barking like little shits.
Yeah, but
I'm sleeping.
why is your like humming still going louder?
What?
Is-
Where? How? Where?
Humming intensifies.
Hold the
Is
fuck.
Yeah.
Was
Hold
it
the
your
fuck.
aircon?
Oh no, maybe it's fine now. Never mind.
No, I jinxed it. I should have not said anything, so I was there all episode.
You've ruined the podcast, Ryan. We talked about technical shit.
Ryan,
Let's
get
go.
off.
Hey, it says the one who dates the podcast, you fool.
Yeah, that's fine now. We're
Ryan.
consistent now.
You fool,
Actually-
we dated the recording for the last one as well.
Yeah, we did, but that's fine.
So
It's
now
fine.
they're going to
It's
see it's
fine.
taking you like 4 weeks to do
Ryan,
it.
get off. Masturbate. Get off.
Why?
Why is this always at me?
Because I said get off. I know, like, my brain went, haha, getting off is like masturbating.
So you said both of those out loud.
Yes. That was my mind's process, yes.
I got to be careful like that though. You ever have those moments where you speak without thinking? So some of the people I like play some games with from work have like Discord now, and now there's more of us getting on it, and I associate Discord with the shit fuckery we get on with. So I'll open my mouth and say something and realize this is the wrong group of people to act like that with, Ryan. You've just come across as a racist nutcase or something else. Like, oh, and this can segment into Ryan's word of the week. I called someone a deep-water Jew.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
So it's a deep-water Jew is a modern mythical creature which either it refers to the secret lizard people living at the bottom of the ocean or in Hollywood that control the world's money and politics. It was in reference to someone playing Minecraft and hoarding a stack of diamonds.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
So yeah, there's your context. But no,
I guess I
That
can
came
see you
out-
doing that though.
and then there was many a question, which was quite funny.
You want to know another funny story?
No.
Sure.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Jesus Christ.
you're not really good at this whole podcast thing, are
No,
you?
actually, yes.
So about 3 minutes ago, I've just received a text and an email from a company that I ordered something that arrived 3 days ago saying that it got shipped. It arrived 3 days ago. Thank you for telling me that.
Oh, that was like when I got my what was it? My graphics card shipped. They sent it from Melbourne to New Zealand to Sydney to Western Australia to back to Sydney to then regional New South Wales with a question mark.
I
Yeah,
had
I'm
an
like-
item go from China to America to Australia, back to America, back to Australia.
But like, this item's already arrived, and they're only now just telling me that they shipped it. They
Oh.
shipped it like a week ago.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. The best one ever was my brother bought
Someone's-
a lock. My brother bought a lock picking kit online. Like this was 2-3 years ago now, and he was looking at the live tracking on it, and it had departed from America but never arrived in Australia. So we went and looked it up, and the plane crashed. Just middle of the ocean. And this was like 3 months of like, where is this thing? Where's the update? We called the company and they're like, yeah, we sent it. So we looked up the tracking number, and for some reason it gave us what like company said that. We called them, got the flight, and I'm like, look it up, and I'm like, oh god, oh no, plane just doof.
Did somebody die giving you your lockpicking kit?
Not mine.
Then why would you buy a lockpicking kit? That's like sus.
I don't know. My brother's interested in weird things like that.
It's always good to know how to pick a lock, like, you know, when you need to break into your own house.
Yeah, or your ex-wife's house.
True.
Honestly, yeah, each to
shit
their
like
own.
that just happens.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, brute force through the window is much more effective because you get the like fear tactic of hearing the shattered glass.
Then you also have to pay for a new window, but that's always good.
Whoa,
Hear the shattered glass,
We're breaking
you
into someone
see-
else's house, not your own, Caden.
Oh, well, that's alright then.
You hear the shattered glass. Oh shit, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I hate that I know what you're talking about.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Wrestling is one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, guys, it's fake, and everyone's like, we know, but it's still good.
It is a soap opera with stunts. That's
But
what
there's still
wrestling is.
so many people who are like, I hate wrestling, it's fake, everything they do isn't real.
Like,
Can they-
that's not true.
But they genuinely believe that it's shit because it's fake, and they're trying to say that it's real, but they're not saying that it's real.
No.
That's like saying, you know, your Avengers movies are shit because it's fake. You know, we don't have flying suits. That's unrealistic. It's like, no, it's entertaining because it's, you know, unrealistic.
It's fiction.
It's drama.
Yes, I'm very aware that these 2 real people are not going to have a ladder match for the custody of their child. I'm very aware.
No, that part's real. But you know,
The ladder match not so much.
Fun
but
fact.
The custody of the
No.
child. Yes.
Fun fact, that child that they're finding custody of is now a wrestler in the WWE.
Well, there you go.
Ah.
Full circle. He's going to fight for the
He's going
custody of
to
his
have a
father,
wrestling match for custody.
of himself.
Yeah. I own myself. No, you don't. You're mine, bitch.
you gotta prove that in the ladder match.
I want freedom, I don't want him to have freedom.
His name better be some pun, like Briefcase Boy or the
His-
Ladder Lad.
His name is Dominic Mysterio. His entire gimmick is raised kid.
That's
Yeah, but-
boring.
I'm trying to
Well,
think of a way
he
to...
got the
like,
shit
Ladder
beat out
Lad
of
was a
him.
lot funnier.
Yeah,
He got
Ladder
whipped.
Lad.
He got whipped with a belt. So like he's committed at least.
But surely there's like something like punny you can make out of that.
Yeah,
Custody kid.
Yeah, but
Like,
like
custody spelled with a K. Cool custody kid, all spelled with a K. Wait.
no.
That's a bit far. Bit
Yeah,
dark.
whoa.
Whoa.
Isn't Rey Mysterio like Latin
Mexican?
American or something? Yeah, Mexican.
Yes.
One of them. Yeah, so I was gonna say he's not really part of the KKK then.
If you see
can't
a
really
picture of
connect
him,
the dots.
I wonder if you can tell that he's Mexican. Hold on.
Oh, he wears the luchador mask, doesn't he?
Oh yes,
Is it
let's
luchador?
all look at a picture on this visual only podcast.
Yes.
Yes, because we can't pull a picture up. No, but he wears the mask. Yeah, no, of course. And the
Yo,
sexy
that's not
pants.
that's not what I'm talking about. If I can get a picture of him, you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Noises.
Oh my god, you guys really don't have anything interesting to say, do you?
No, because
No.
you said you had a whole bunch of shit, so I just
Yeah,
didn't come
right,
prepared.
Yeah,
it was your
but
episode.
I'm going to sprinkle them through. I'm not here to carry the entire conversation.
But that was the entire idea of the podcast, right?
Why are
Yeah.
you guys even here?
You can't just let us down like this.
Why are you even here?
Because if
For
you're
you.
just talking to
Oh,
yourself,
oh
it'd
my
be kind
God,
of
no.
lonely.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I got to have people to tell dumb
Alright.
shit to.
Wonderfully weird questions to ask you, guy. Let's go through the list.
What?
Okay, these are all pretty shit.
No, stop googling things for a podcast. I have a story from work.
We're not that dead.
Yeah,
What's
you're
the
not
most
that
important
dead.
file on your computer, everyone?
Most important file on my computer.
The homework folder.
My wheels.
Steam apps.
Steve
Maps.
Mapp.
That's pretty fun. I don't know. It'd be the most important. Probably like Windows 64 or something. Or System 32.
Don't need that's overrated.
No, I don't really need that because if
You
that fails,
delete
I'll
that
just
one to
get
save
it.
space. You said you had to delete a bunch of stuff. Delete that next. Try that
Okay.
at home, kids. It works.
On to the next great question.
Alright, Shah, I'm stopping this
What's our
here. This is
hometown
horrible.
best known for?
Okay, Harvs, you just shit. Ryan's
This is-
talking.
My
this is
hometown,
horrible.
My
Right,
family.
ice
I
and crack.
want people to follow up after this because I'm going to tell a really dumb story from work. This was on a Sunday a few weeks ago. It was really quiet, so like I was doing my own thing. I set up a display TV and whatnot, and guy comes in with those 10-liter bottles of water, those really big ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The top of it like just cut off, and slams it on the desk. It is full to the brim with 10-cent pieces,
Oh, fuck
and
off.
he just goes, "I want to buy a
Don't
TV."
Oh.
And I've just looked at him, and he slammed it on the security glass. I thought he was going to shatter it and like break one of the PlayStations or something. And I've just
Can't you
looked
refuse
at it.
service for shit like that?
You can.
Yeah, no, but I've looked at him. He's like 32-inch will do. Should be about $300. Like he does not stop speaking. Like he doesn't give me a chance. Should be about $300. You'll have to recount it though. And I've just gone, what? Like, what do I say in that situation? And he's literally still gripping this thing like really tight, like uncomfortably tight. Like he looks like he's about to like break the handle on it. Like, he needs to go get some more Adderall or something after this. He needs his fix. But anyway, I've just looked at him and gone, I can't. He's like, what do you mean? I've got the money. And I'm like, oh God, it sounds like a drug deal at this point. But anyway, I've literally had to explain to him how legal tender works and the fact that I have nowhere to put the money. And he's like, no, that's not a thing. So I literally go to the computer, spin it round, and just get the Wikipedia thing up for it on Australian thing. And I'm like, can't take more than, I think it's 40 10-cent pieces off of memory. And he's gone, that's bullshit. I'm like, unfortunately, it's the law, and you and I will both get in trouble if we do this. And he's gone,
I would gladly waste my time. However,
no. He's just gone, well, I want the TV. And I've gone, you can go to a bank. There's a Combank down on the main street, like literally end of this block or start of next block. You can, or there's an ANZ just a bit further along. And he's just gone, I'm banned from both of those banks, and walks off with the money. And I'm just going, what? What? Like, how do you...
Oh my God.
How, like...
I'm
the
banned
problem-
from both of those.
The problem is...
How do
the
you
problem
even
is
do that?
He looked completely like generic white man, collared shirt, he was in shorts because it was summer, but collared t-shirt, and like he just goes, "I'm banned from the banks," and walks off, and I'm like, "What?"
You met a member of the mob.
Yeah, he wasn't mobby though. Like he didn't.
That's what they all say.
I mean, he probably tried to put like a couple hundred something 10-cent pieces through, and they told him to fuck off a few times.
No, they have a machine you pour them in. I don't.
Oh, really?
How do you
Yeah.
get banned from a bank?
Oh, it's easy. You wear a funny mask and you walk in with a finger gun and say, "Give me all the money."
What do you mean? That's just following COVID regulations.
Oh.
Remember when we were standing outside the banks on the main street in masks?
no, we weren't.
Oh yeah, no,
we weren't doing that.
We weren't
Nah,
doing
we
that.
didn't do that.
What did you do? What the
no.
fuck did you
You're gonna
guys
have to.
do?
You're gonna have to wait for the video to be uploaded to the game
Oh
channel.
yeah, has that legit review not been uploaded?
No,
Hasn't even been chucked into an After Effects file.
So it's like how many months delayed?
I have not.
Don't
started the
don't date
review
it. I wouldn't
I'm-
date it.
Yeah, of course I would, because I'm not the one editing it. Anyway, do any of you have really weird customer stories like that? Like, it was borderline aggressive, but there was no fight. It just really concerned me about humanity.
I mean, there's always a few when you work in a certain place in a certain suburb.
Oh, the crack den.
The crack den.
Yeah, you work in.
Oh
you know,
boy.
You mean where I live?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
crack.
You know it.
Anyway, carrying on.
oh, the amount of druggies at service desks are just always great.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Got any
yeah.
good ones?
Well, we had one dude come in. He walks through the door and he is very clearly on meth or something similar. He is spaced out and he's strutting along the store. And he's really confused looking, just staring at the bananas. So our security guard has to try and get him out. But for some reason, our security guard thought it'd be funny to walk up to him and go, "Do you hear that?" and points at the roof. And the guy's sort of just looking at him confused. He goes, "The voice is in the ceiling. Do you hear him?" So this dude's walking around staring at the roof going, "I can't hear the voices." And so we guide this man back to the front door. And he tries to step out. And doesn't know how an automatic door works. And he's like, just sitting there trying to wave at the sensor to see if it would go off. And he sits there for about 2 minutes waving at this door before somebody steps in front of him and activates it, and then he's like, oh, and struts off into the night. Never seen again.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Do you miss him?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of funny.
No, the most Domino's gets is just people at midnight being like, "Yeah, can I have a pizza? Give you $40 for it." I was offered $40 for a slice of pizza. And I looked this guy in the eye and I ate it.
The money or the pizza?
And closed the door.
Oh, another great one. I was serving cigarettes at the ciggy desk, right? And the next customer steps up. He's a bit out of it, and I sort of tried to ask him if he wanted anything. I didn't really know what he was doing, but he sort of like placed his hand next to mine on the desk, and he looks at me, and he just goes, "You ever tried hard drugs?" And I look back at him and go, "No, sir." And he said, "That's good. Stay in school." And then he walks off, and I'm like,
Only soft
people
ones,
in
sir.
this area.
Only powders.
Ugh. He was a swell man. I'll give him that.
Swell, man.
Hey, at least he had some good words of advice. Probably speaking from experience, but
Probably.
You never know until you try it, Harvey.
nah, it's true.
You know what this means, right?
I don't know if this happens at any of your works, but do you get the classic how's it going? And then you get the generic response of living the dream, which is code for I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, yeah, every old like white dude.
Yeah.
No, it's
But sometimes they are genuinely happy and they just speak in the old timey words, and it's kind of nice.
No, not at my work. It's literally almost everyone that hits you with it. You just know they want to die.
No, at like Woolies, if you get like the old people come in before lunch, and they're all like quite happy because they're like pensioners and stuff. They don't have to work or anything. They just got the day to kill.
No, I mean staff, not customers. Like staff members.
What?
Oh.
Like,
Not-
as in
not-
your co-workers want to kill them.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh.
We'll just flat out say we want
Yeah.
to kill us. Like,
Yeah, there's no code
don't-
word for that shit.
there's
I
no code word. It's just I'm fucking feeling like shit. And everyone's like understood. So are we.
I don't understand cat and dogs for mine, so I can't really help
Or
you
as
there.
me and one of my co-workers was going,
Wait, hang on,
yeah,
what?
having fun, and we turn around and go, no, I want to leave.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck did you say, Ben?
Ben, what the fuck?
What?
Wait,
So hang on.
rewind.
You work at an Asian food place, and all I heard was cat and dog.
yeah.
You gotta explain yourself here now.
Yeah, explain.
Well, I don't understand. How do I put this?
Chinese.
No,
I don't speak the ching chong.
like.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! You can't say
wait.
that.
Goodbye,
You can't say that.
viewers.
I'll get my boss onto you. He'll
You
walk up.
can't say you don't speak Ching Chong. You can't see Taiwan exists. You can't say any of that stuff.
Taiwan
Like, no,
does
no.
exist.
Whoa,
Change
whoa,
your
whoa,
own,
whoa.
Right, we
Yo.
can. It's not like the Chinese censorship is going to allow this in there anymore.
You want to get banned in China?
Yeah.
No, think about the viewers.
We already
Big
are banned in
corporation
China. What do
now.
you mean? They only allow their podcasts.
Yeah, no. Do you hear that over there for like companies to operate, the Chinese government needs to own like a percentile of the company?
Yeah, it's like really like controlling.
Yeah, man. This podcast has had the most like ADHD
down.
conversation of Chinese politics, scurvy, shit happening at work.
Oh, actually, speaking of censorship, right?
You're getting into
Why
some
don't you
yikes
see-
territory.
Speaking of this,
No, I found
speaking of
this
that.
guy. It was like on one of them weird threads. I think it was someone talking about how the whole Google Australian media shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one guy who come in with his big ass conspiracy theory about how they're gonna take over the news and then they're gonna be just playing fucking shit and we're all gonna be brainwashed. I'm like, this guy's on meth. And then some dude just replies with, you can just use like Bing, and he just upon receiving that reply goes off his nut that the media's taking over everything, and I'm like, this guy is going insane.
No,
And
man,
he put out 4 paragraphs about his something
Holy
that
fuck.
we're all getting brainwashed by the media, and everyone's like, understood. We're just gonna go use Bing to get around it, and he's like, and then someone said, or you could use a VPN, and he goes, no, because they're not gonna allow you to get on the URL for a VPN, and everyone's like, a VPN is a program, and he had no fucking clue what that meant, and just kept going, and I'm like, this guy is nuts.
I love it when you have people like that don't know what they're talking about, but
Yeah.
think they do.
Everyone's just telling him, bro, just get a VPN. And he's like, no, the URL, it's going to be censored. And I'm like, VPN is a program, it's a virtual private server. It's like, no, the website said it.
They're gonna censor the www of the interwebs.
And I'm like, this man is insane.
Snake, they've cancelled your VPN.
And people just sort of gave up, like, replying to this man because there was no way you were getting through to him.
Yeah.
It was just, after about the 6th paragraph of him saying the same thing over and over again, probably just copy-pasting the one comment, everyone sort of just gave up.
Oof.
Clearly he wasn't there to understand what VPN is.
He woke up, he chose violence, and was not going to accept any other answer.
I swear some of them do. They must purposely look to start a fight.
Yeah. No, I get that. Some
There'd be a
people
lot of
just-
people that'd be like that, just to start an argument.
I do that a lot on the cursed fucking app.
Actually, there's a
I
guy
love
that used to
this-
come
I
into
love
There's a
Woolies
lot
lot.
of cursed apps. You have to
He
be
must have been
specific.
blue.
No, you're not allowed to be specific.
Oh,
But I know
okay.
what he's talking about.
I do love to start flame wars on that. Although, no, hold on. I have to talk with this one. There was a video of like a cheating bitch getting caught, and it was funny because she cried.
Oh, okay.
She was one who cheated, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there was this one comment defending her and defending cheating.
Oh no, I hate
Aw.
those people.
So I'm like, it is my time, and called out the fact that the comment had over 2K replies and no likes.
Ah, the classic, the classic.
But do you want to hear her response? I assume her. That's probably
Enlighten
not
us.
something I should do.
Enlighten us.
Wait, hold on. I need
Wait,
to
her
find
response to what? That
My
message
comment.
or your
it.
comment?
My comment.
Oh, okay.
This is just the original poster. Everyone used to think that the Earth was flat and that slaves were animals. So if the majority disagree on something, it doesn't mean jack shit. We're talking about cheating on your partner. What the fuck are you on about?
And to defend the common IQ.
The moon landing was fake, so I'm allowed to have multiple boyfriends if I want to.
like how
God isn't
much
real,
of a
let me fuck your
scumbag
wife.
do you have to be to use flat Earth and slaves to defend cheating on your boyfriend?
But like,
Bush did 9/11, therefore my boyfriend's feelings are not relevant.
you know what I like?
Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer,
really,
therefore
really hate
I get your
about-
child support payments.
people using the flat Earth argument. We have known it was round since ancient man stacked a rock and noticed the shadow wasn't straight. Why doesn't it get through people?
Harvey,
I'm no longer
It's
allowed
not
to say
round.
the words flat Earth around my girlfriend.
Oh fuck.
it's not round. It's an oval because of the way like the tides work.
Yeah, but
Because of the moon. So
you know what I mean? It's not
so-
like a flat
no,
plane. We've known
yeah,
that for
yeah,
like.
no.
Wait,
Are you
hang
sure
on.
it's
are
a
you
pair?
are you a round Earth denier, Ryan?
No,
Oh,
not an
right.
oval Earth chief.
Ryan, oh, I
I'm
had better.
sorry.
I had
I'm
more
sorry.
hopes for
I've
you.
elevated myself to like. I was about to say Bill Cosby, but it's not Bill Cosby level. It's not the level anyone wants to be elevated to.
What I love, like you know, Christopher Columbus. Right?
Okay, Ryan's apology video coming out soon.
How he's like,
I'll,
like,
I'll cry.
everyone thinks he was
Leave it
trying to see if
monetized.
the world was flat or not. That's like, if you look at his actual model of the Earth, he was using a pear because the Earth was a pear and then it was thinner at the top, like a noodle at the top. And if he went round the top, he'd make it to India faster.
This man's a genius.
And that's how he found America. Nothing to do with the flat Earth. It was pear Earth was his theory. To be honest, I
Pear
think I
Earth.
support pear Earth.
We all support fair Earth.
We all support
Yeah,
pear Earth.
honestly, we need to change up in our globes anyway. I'm getting
Yeah,
sick of these
screw the
fears.
globe, pear Earth.
I'm sick of this fucking round bitch.
But it's actually kind of funny. Like
Dude,
he
I
presented it to everyone with their globes, and he's like, "Hey, the Earth is a pear," and they all just told him to leave.
I want my Earth to be dummy thick.
He's like, "Look, Earth has Gorilla Dumpy on the bottom, but Noodle on the top." And everyone's like, "You're insane," and he's like, "Noodle top." And then finds America or some
Man
shit,
really
thinks
just
it's
wants some
India,
pot noodles.
and just shoots everyone.
He's just gonna grab a random object.
What a
and
guy.
Earth is shaped like
What a
it.
fucking weird man.
Holy fuck, it's so fucking humid today that I'm trying to not draw attention to it, but I'm fucking dying.
Sweaty
Yeah,
boy.
I turned my fan off because I think it was getting in the microphone, so it's kind of warm now.
My fan is on. I'm sorry, it's not going off, even if you guys can fucking hear it.
An hour of suffering.
Of course. Hey, look, you've got one fan at least.
Oh,
I'll be-
someone's knocking.
Back in
Oh.
1 second, I'm being summoned.
1, 2,
Ow, fuck.
3.
The podcast is ruined. We have to restart it.
5,
Yeah, no,
Six,
no.
7,
Next topic. So,
eight,
someone bring up something weird. Let's go.
9.
No,
Okay.
Ryan was our topic master.
Something
someone take his
weird.
place. Ben, this is your first time on the episode. Bring up a weird topic.
Yeah, go on, Ben. Clutch up. Clutch
I
up,
don't know
man.
about this
What?
one, Chief.
Why's my
This isn't
monitor-
Counter-Strike.
What kind of shenanigans happens at your work?
Yeah, give us some weird shit.
Like, I legit have no idea what goes on at your work, other than you cook
I don't even
dogs
know
and
where
cats.
you work.
Alright,
He works at the rice mill.
Where?
I'll try to
An
remember some
Asian food
stuff.
place.
I'm trying to remember some stuff.
Well, there's this one person at work that it's pretty obvious no one likes her. It's my goodness, the amount of work she doesn't do to the lack of work she does do. It's like, yeah. Anyway, so one day I came into work, right, expecting not to hear some I didn't need to hear that news type thing. All right. Anyway, what? Anyway,
What?
So what?
Dude, man.
Why is that-
Can you
Why
not
is
tell us
that-
a story?
Why is everyone saying I am?
Like an episode.
And everyone's just saying what?
Because your sentence is a bit.
And,
Not making any sense.
You're rambling like a madman.
Okay, I'll simplify. I came into work, right?
Yes.
The very disliked woman came up to me.
Baby's first story.
Right? She said, "Hey, I was almost pregnant."
What?
That's one way to start the shit.
Bear in mind, this she still lives at home. She doesn't have a driver's license and is living in every now and again. Right? She works at working 2 jobs. She almost got
Dog
pregnant,
stuff.
Name
But
drop
she-
where we live.
and she wants
Yeah, Ben
to be
just doxed it.
and she wants to be pregnant by June.
And she's
Wants
asking
to or
you.
is?
What?
Was she
Wait,
asking
wants
you to
to
fuck
or
her?
she is?
What?
Oh
She
my
wa-
fucking god.
Does she want to become?
She
or
wants-
is she already.
She wants to become by June.
Okay, so and she's asking you.
No, she likes me. She likes a boyfriend. But she's telling me, like, bruh,
Why is she
if
telling
I
you?
didn't have 3 brain cells, I would give a fuck. Anyway.
You're
Can I just give a recommendation next time you tell us this story?
Is to not.
Can you complex compounds and drop your independent clauses to 1?
It's
Dude,
not.
fucking man's pulling out all the English stock.
There goes all of my fucking English work right there.
Dude, honestly,
And
holy
someone
shit.
else says anything.
What?
I love it.
Anyway.
Someone laughs. Ben, what? I'm telling a story. It was the most unorganized
Okay, next
story.
time you're on the podcast, can you just write out your story with perfect grammar and spelling?
Well,
give it to us to read.
You guys just put me on the spot. Like,
Baby's
what am I
first
supposed to do? English
You
100?
could have hit it with
Bro.
a simple sentence first and then elaborate.
No, you could. All you had to say was, "So I went to work one day and my girlfriend and
I don't have a girlfriend. What the fuck, Caden?
Sorry.
That hurts.
I went to work.
Whoa.
one day
Spit over a
and
month.
shut up. I went to work one day and this girl that I
Did
worked
you
with
now?
came up to me and said, "Hey, I want to be pregnant by June," and that would
What?
have been it.
And
No,
then we
what-
could have said, "Oh,
You
that's
missed the
weird," and you
important
could
bit.
elaborate.
She said to me first that she almost got pregnant. The pregnant.
Yeah, well, you can open with that, but don't.
That's what I
open with
did.
the,
But then everyone was like, what? I was like, what?
story at work.
Just got to a what
Oh,
first?
you did a whole lot of
Caden,
end.
Caden, hold on. Can you please, in editing, check if that is how we actually fucking started?
This is post-editing Caden, and I can confirm Ben did not start the story by saying that she was almost pregnant.
Because I don't believe it.
Well,
Okay,
was
I
it for you
he
to believe?
meant to. Okay, I believe he meant to start it like that. But none
That
of
was
us.
a lot
Words
of
just didn't come out right. English
Man,
0.
man, just a gentle reminder: fetal alcohol syndrome is a thing. Don't drink when you're pregnant, people.
Well, I wasn't.
That's just as relevant.
My mum
to the
wasn't
story.
drinking. My dad was going in to beat me.
Okay, then.
Okay, Brian, have
So
you got
that's how
any
you
more topics?
redefine fisting.
Okay, yeah, right.
Oh my fucking
We,
god.
we need to see this podcast.
It's going downhill.
Ryan,
We're hanging
Ryan,
on to you, right?
sing a sea shanty.
Yeah, no, sea shanties have become a popular thing lately. They're in again, which
Yeah.
I really like. Honestly,
Like, not to be one of those
It's
people,
true.
but I was listening to sea shanties before it was cool.
I've been listening to
Okay,
Six
alright.
Black Flag.
I have since 2010, baby, or when the Black Flag.
I'll admit, Black Flag is what got me on them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll admit.
I think what really started it was the whole singing Drunken Sailor in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking.
Let's be honest. After like the main games and like. I'll give them a pass with Black Flag because it was really fucking good. But
Yeah.
Ubisoft has had no idea what to do with the Assassin's Creed series.
No.
They've just been guessing, like throwing shit at a dartboard, going, this might work.
I know,
People-
Origins
people
and
like
Odyssey are
Vikings.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
Origins and
As a-
Odyssey's landed it pretty good. Valhalla's a bit wacky, but
Because
it's not too
Origin
bad.
was like, they made new story and was like, oh, a bit weird. So then they made Odyssey to make Origins make sense, and
yeah.
now it makes sense.
I feel like Odyssey...
Here's all I'm saying. Assassin's Creed game set in Australia during the gold rush.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, you
Or-
can
or-
in the
or-
Eureka stockade.
Or
that'd be
Ned
cool.
or Ned
Exactly,
Kelly.
yeah.
Oh,
Ned
yeah.
Kelly.
No, that'd be like I feel like a Ned Kelly one would go better as like a Red Dead style game.
Yeah.
It would,
Oh,
yeah,
that would fuck.
Like a
But imagine
Yeah,
Ned
for sure.
Kelly was the assassin, and
No,
he's,
it's more
His
Cowboy.
hood is a big metal bucket.
Oh, you
when
want
he's
something
when he's
interesting
stealthy
about
just
Ned?
here.
What's something interesting about Ned?
Do you just drop
It
your
was like-
keyboard or?
He was like supposedly or apparently or something with his like very because he couldn't read or write, right? And he can't write shit.
Kind of like Ben.
At one point, I
You know
think
what?
he like half like says it in like very broken English that he was like gonna try and like rally an insurrection or something, but didn't know how to write, so he didn't know how to tell people or something. Like
Is it fucking Korg?
I'm like,
He
if
tru-
only this man could read and write.
He truly is the Australian Martin Luther
Sir.
King Jr.
I'm still imagining Ned Kelly stealthing in Assassin's Creed, but just here the entire fucking time. Thank you. I didn't have any metal to clang.
It's just Pepsi can and microphone.
Oh,
It's like a wet thwap. Spaghetti thwaps against receiver. Oh, there's a really kind of niche old joke.
fucking hell. But no, yeah. Literally, because of what
Actually,
Harv said, I want to do the Eureka Stockade. That feels like a very Assassin's Creed thing.
Man, can't you...
except for the fact that
They lost.
it wasn't really that big of a battle because half of them were at fucking church when it started.
And the other half were
Yeah.
drunk.
See, this is why you don't take Irish people in armies. They just go to church on Sunday and you have no soldiers left because they're just up and left.
Oh, did you hear about how at the start of last year, there were like some... In the Vatican, there was some, on the topic of church, some boys that got like fired for putting a bunch of weed in like the incense burners.
I did hear about that.
did.
That was
That's
the best.
brilliant.
That's fucking amazing.
And
Did they
they,
see
no, they didn't get banned for the weed. They got banned for vandalizing holy property. Because they put the weed in there, they were banned. Not because it was weed.
So they could have walked in smoking a joint, that would have been fine.
I mean, technically it's disrespectful, so they might have got in trouble because it was like a proper ceremony. It was like a... What's her name? One above a bishop or something. I don't know. I only know the ones that are named after chess pieces and then the Pope.
No, it was like cardinals.
Speaking of
Oh,
the
yeah,
Pope, do
get
you
out.
know how like
Archbishops.
insanely strong the Pope is, like power-wise?
Like, as in the fact that he's like bent the church to his will and like made a bunch of
No,
stuff
no, no.
okay? Or
As
like...
in, all the
sworn.
guards and stuff, right, that he has?
The Swiss guards.
They aren't sworn at all to the Vatican, but directly to the Pope. He's like the commander-in-chief. If he wanted to, he could say, we're going to sack the Vatican, steal all the money, and then sack Italy, and they would follow him.
Yeah. Do you reckon if the Pope called a crusade, a lot of Christians would actually join in?
Well, the Swiss
I-
probably will.
I don't
think
know.
the Irish
I
probably
don't reckon
The
like
Poles.
the Christians would, but like the memers would.
What about-
Like you'd be a whole bunch of autistic
I don't know,
like
Caden. I reckon
teens
the
just
Poles
running around with
probably would.
rifles,
Hear me out. All the
going for the
hardcore,
Holy
like-
Land.
Like you say that,
They
you
as
say
well.
that, but do you remember the Area 51 raid? And how disappointing that was?
Yeah, except
Yeah,
this is
but
actually
see-
organised by the Pope.
Yeah. This
Well, they'd all
Yeah.
meme about it, and then
There would
not
be
go.
like a lot of die-hard Christians.
Blake.
Yeah.
Blake.
Just
but
probably
when-
none of them would be like from Australia, though.
I
when
heard my
something
name.
meany like
That'd be
that
like
gets
Polish
political, you end up with
Let
the
Ryan
adventures of the
talk,
White
you
House.
fiend.
No, it's fine. Not carrying the conversation.
Mm.
But no, when you the Area 51 thing, when you get that, and make it political, you end up with the White House raid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that
So-
wasn't really that much.
That
of a
was
raid.
supposed
They
to be a
just
peaceful
walked in there.
protest.
You say it wasn't a raid. 5 people died.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
because the police shot them.
yeah.
Oh,
There was also barely any firearms found among the protesters. I think it was about 9 out of the 150 people.
Shout out to the guy who stole Alexandra Cortez's shoes. Mad lad. I still like to think there's some conservative dude like wrecking his mental health over like going through a hard drive of all of this illegal stuff the FBI's done.
Yeah,
They
probably.
didn't-
But
they
like, I
didn't
mean,
steal
who hasn't
anything
known? They've been
important.
doing this for like a million years.
They didn't steal anything important though.
Not
Yeah.
that we know of.
The-
Well, here's the thing: if they stole something that literally proves the government is trying to kill its own people, they're not going to announce they stole that.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, so they have this file that how we like massacred that town. Don't worry, it didn't happen. But anyway, they stole that. They're not going to say that shit.
But there's a lot of dumb things like that countries do. Like they have really weird things like that, or like how the UK has TV licenses. I hate it.
UK has licenses for bloody everything.
Yeah, you have a license for that license.
Like, and they have a lot of weird regulations too. Like
What other?
the fish thing. They
Yeah,
had something about fish. Because there's that meme of, oh, what do you?
Oh,
you
you
can't
suspiciously
handle
carry a fish.
salmon in like
a
suspicious
man.
ways.
Yeah,
So you can't play fish Jenga. That's like illegal.
fish Jenga. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird ones. Like you can't door knock a politician or something. Apparently, one of them.
Oh, and you can't go into Parliament wearing plate armor.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that video.
Just in
There's,
case
like-
you wanted to
there's
bust
a
out the
video somewhere of a
1400s
guy,
plate
like-
armor. You can't.
There's a video of a guy doing all that. What other dumb stuff is there? Like I know how like the Swiss had their entire country rigged to explode. Do they still have that today, or have they like disassembled like their brilliant tactic of World War II, where it's if the Nazis invade, we're just going to detonate all our bridges.
They probably do. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like what other?
And much like also their second tactic, if we teach everyone to be snipers, then Sniper Elite 4.
You've only got
Switzerland.
7,000 men. What do we do if we send 14,000? Shoot twice and go home.
I like the Swiss. They're so cocky, but it's great. They have big dick energy, like really intensely.
That, by the way, was a quote from was it their
Yeah.
military leader?
It was to Kaiser Wilhelm
Yeah,
to
to
his
Kaiser.
face.
Dude,
Just
Kaiser annoyed me. Anyway, but that's just different rant.
Different
man,
rant
it
for a
must be all that
different
like cheese that they eat, that sweet Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Sweet Swiss.
Yeah, that and like Alpine Air or something like that just turns them into absolute.
Why Swiss cheese have
Really?
holes in it?
Really, Switzerland makes Swiss cheese, Blake. Really? Is that
Mm,
what
sorry,
you caught up on?
I'll be honest. I completely spaced out and just heard Swiss cheese.
Very engaging.
It brought me back into the conversation.
Swiss cheese. That's what you're just waiting for. But like, I mean, not gonna lie, Swiss food's pretty dangle. Like Swiss
Yeah,
chocolate, that shit's good.
Use it like a smell. Aren't they two different companies?
What?
The Swiss chocolate? No, I'm thinking of something. Am I thinking of Dove?
You're thinking of Dove and Dove.
Yeah, Dove soap and Dove chocolate are two
Yeah.
different companies that are too afraid to sue each other.
But the Michelin tire company and like the Michelin ranking system is the same.
There you
Yeah,
go.
just to start like a race war among chocolate. Can
What?
everyone
Oh, okay.
do
Okay.
you prefer Swiss chocolate or Belgian chocolate?
That's
I
not a
haven't
race
tried.
war.
Yeah, I haven't had either.
Yeah. You really concerned me because you said it's not a race war. I'm like, hold on.
I like your
I-
Well,
phrase.
I know
yeah.
they're very big in the chocolate world. Those two people. So
I think I like
just gotta
Belgium.
divide them.
I like Belgium.
Belgium.
Cadbury?
That's neither then.
I don't know.
I haven't.
The
Name
best
some Belgian
chocolate-
chocolate that
No.
has been eaten.
I have a soft spot for Belgian as well because Belgian waffles with like the chocolate on it is to
Mhm.
die for.
Damn, I love Swiss chocolate. It's pretty damn good.
Here's the thing. Low key, the best fucking chocolate I've ever had was when I got a Wonka chocolate bar. It's like the Wonka brand chocolate bar. And it was had a golden ticket and shit. It was all based on all that shit, but it tasted fucking amazing. And I've never had chocolate that can live up to it.
You know
You've
why?
had the Midas touch.
Fucking amazing.
Everything
Why-
tastes like
why is that, Ben?
Paris.
Because it was made by Willy Wonka.
Really.
That's
Wheelie.
But more importantly,
Eddie
Caden,
wonky donkey kong.
You have to mind
have
him,
you had
child.
any lint?
great. Any lint?
Yeah, the chocolate company lint.
I love
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Lint's
fucking
alright.
bullshit,
They're
right?
Swiss, Caden.
Are they?
Ah,
Okay, they must
Oh.
Belgium.
yeah.
I don't know any Belgian chocolate brands.
I might need
Oh,
to change my answer.
I-
I forgot about Lint.
I think is it
Yeah,
Belgian
Lindt is
chocolate a
Swiss.
brand or isn't it like a style?
It's a
Yeah.
style, I think. Both are styles. Something.
Yeah, not a
Lindt
style.
is-
But I just know Lindt is one of the Swiss companies.
Oh, on the topic of food,
Oh, yeah.
for anyone out here there who does cooking, I'm telling you right now, the best thing you can do to like any meal, sautéed mushrooms. It's the shit. I don't know why, of all things, but
Yeah.
it just makes pastas, meats,
can agree
everything
with that.
so much better. Bacon and eggs, sautéed mush. Oh my god! Like it's so easy. Just butter.
You add
and
sauteed
cheap diced
mushrooms to truffled eggs. Bang.
Yeah. Or like I'll do an omelette where I chuck the mushrooms and bacon in it. But I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing to add to make your meals look fancy.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know what else is actually like the greatest food combination known to man?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nacho
A bit of a
cheese
controversial
and
opinion here,
Snickers.
but
If you say pineapple on pizza, I'm leaving this podcast early.
dipping the French fries from McDonald's
Into the thick shake.
It's so
If you
cursed,
don't
it's
do
so
that,
good.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you want to
That-
explain the story of how we discovered this? Well, you discovered this.
It's so fucking cursed, but it's so fucking good.
Oh,
I
I've
don't
been doing
get
it
It's,
for,
it's
like,
the hidden
millennia.
gem of McDonald's.
I've been doing it for years. Like since I
All I
was a
can think
child.
about-
No, we this originally started because we wanted to piss off someone we knew that worked at McDonald's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd been doing it for longer.
All I remember is like
It's a good trend.
my screen just turned off. Hold on.
He's broken
Okay.
it. That's that.
So
Funny
like,
story about-
dipping
Lex
your thing
Pepe.
into the thick shake, it's like you don't want to do it, but if you do it, you've unlocked a whole
Yeah.
new term of
No,
flavors.
but all I
I've never
all I
done
picture
it.
in my head, I think it was you sent me this fucking video, Caden, of like the burger, and like it just dips it in, but you keep going and go like half your fucking
Okay,
hand
that's too
in.
far, okay.
And
If you just
no,
took
okay.
over the line.
I'm like, I usually send the video of me dipping the chip into the thick shake and then eating the thing, but I kept escalating it. So I got the burger, dipped the burger into the thick shake, and kept going that my fingers went into it.
It
and
made me
just ate
so
the burger.
uncomfortable.
Okay, that's too far.
I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief.
That's too far.
It is.
You've crossed the line.
I've never done the frying burger thing.
You haven't?
I'm gonna
It's
try
really
it
good.
next time.
It's good.
Really want to.
I have a weird habit of finding the most confusing and odd gifts on the planet and just sharing them with everyone.
You do. Where do you get them from?
A lot of places, including a place that's currently under investigation by the FBI because someone doxed a bunch of politicians over in America.
Is that the one that had? I'm not going to say it,
Yes.
but yeah.
Yes, that's the one that someone got arrested for something else. Why am I there? Because they post really good memes.
Okay.
Really good memes.
I don't think you can say that.
Say what?
Say that you're a part of a thing that the FBI.
Oh no!
investigating?
It's not that. It's like it's done, but everything's on lockdown for a while.
I love the
because of
honest
it.
concern.
And also, I haven't done anything wrong. And there's hang on, let me go have a look.
That doesn't matter. You're still a part of it.
Hang
It
on,
doesn't
let
matter.
me-
You're still gay.
You're still.
I
a
guess if
witness
it's
to it.
if it's a public Discord, it'd have like thousands of people coming and going. So
208,000 members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
where's-
I'm,
Okay, it's sort
Ellie?
of like say if I go commit a crime in a mall, it's not like everyone in the mall is going to get arrested.
yeah.
They should though.
Well, depending
I mean,
on the
it
crime,
would help.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but-
about who's did what.
But the thing is though is we're dealing with new technology and the government don't know how to deal with that shit.
yeah, but I'm also,
So they'll just go. Oh, everyone on this list will persecute them. Fuck them. They're all guilty.
I mean, I kind of am covered under international law by not being anywhere near them and not having posted it. And unlike the UK,
you're the one risking it.
unlike the UK, the US has freedom of speech. It's a breach of privacy law, which only applies to the individual, not the collective. Do I have that list? No. Unfortunately, I missed that one.
So what else goes on in this Discord?
A lot. A lot of stuff I'm not going to talk about as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
sounds like a really nice place.
It's not. It's not. It's how do I word this? The 4chan of Discord servers.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
interested.
ice picks.
There's a lot of things going on.
Trotsky.
Surely.
Lenin.
Jeffrey Dahmer's house images, pictures.
Someone told me they
Blackpink.
wanted to turn my head into an ice cube dispenser because I mentioned Jeffrey Dahmer once. That was like a few days ago.
Oof.
I don't know how you turn a head into an ice cube dispenser, but yeah. On the same server, so, keeping it relevant.
It kind of seems simple enough, to be honest. You put the water in the top of the head, so you just remove the top. Let's go.
Man, on the topic of Spotify and YouTube and all this, I have gone down a rabbit hole and a half.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh. So I've been, from many of people, requesting weird songs because my whole goal initially was to ruin my Spotify algorithm so I can find funny and dumb music. So I had so much weird stuff in there. Like, I was getting, kids' music. I had German electro-funk. I had stuff I'd never heard for songs in languages I didn't understand, anime music, songs from movies, everything, right?
Just
And-
real quick, Blake, we can hear your phone.
Fuck.
Imagine having your keyboard still on. That noise
Ew,
irritates
yeah, who has
me.
that on? That's disgusting.
No, oh my god.
What are you, a
Yeah, that
Karen?
boy on silent.
Yeah, but I did this in the express hope that my Discover Weekly on Spotify, which is like your recommended stuff, would give me really dumb stuff. And I stumbled upon stuff like Slay Dougie, which is like My Baby's First Metal, where they do like Baby Shark and Bob the Builder, but in like death metal. I stumbled upon some other stuff, and this rabbit hole kept going. Like, I've slowly started collating more and more weird shit, and I just leave my computer on playing it overnight, so it thinks I'm listening to it. And it's like, I want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Like, what's the worst stuff I can find on Spotify? Because I know Spotify is pretty good at censoring, like, really bad stuff. And, like,
18
keeping it
naked cowboys in
relevant.
the showers at Ram Ranch.
That's not bad, though.
It's not.
That's
It's
not the
arse.
gospel.
Yeah,
It's
it
fucking
doesn't
arse.
have to be bad, but it's weird.
Yeah, like, I want weird, like, I want that, but, not well known. So I can,
Yeah,
like,
the
I want to find
obscure
the
shit.
holy grail. I
Like,
mean,
You know something that's pretty cool that I found on there?
Like VTuber rap.
There's a band on Spotify.
Mhm.
Wouldn't be able to tell the name because they're like Czech or something. But they get normal songs and they play that song in medieval bard's instrument.
no,
And it's bardcore and it sounds cool.
that sounds amazing.
I've actually
Um,
heard fucking
They use
bardcore.
they use lutes and stuff instead of guitars. It's pretty darn cool.
Hold on, let me see if you think about the same band. I have one band on my playlist.
While you're looking for that, I'll keep going with my descent into madness on Spotify. I did find some like rapper that was pretty good. Demon Dice, if anyone's gonna look it up. Anyway, a bit like English Japanese, right? And I'm like, yeah, makes sense. But the stuff's kind of catchy. That's in English, and I'm like, this is good, Ryan went and had a look. Oh, this was from 2020. It's recent. Oh, they're still active on Twitter. Great. They'll be making more stuff because you hate it when you find someone that's like last posted 5 years ago. Like, that is
Yeah.
the worst. So I had that and I was pretty happy. I'm like, cool, this will give me some more weird music to listen to that's actually semi-decent. And I was thinking about topics for the podcast and I wanted to talk about VTubers. I wanted to, because it's just a weird thing that's going on YouTube right now that irritates me. But it doesn't, but it does, It's like, I want to know what's going on here so I can make fun of them, probably.
Insert ara.
I've actually, no. Ben and Blake and Kate, actually, all
What?
of you except Harvey. What's the thing with the ara? I've never understood that.
It's like I actually do know the thing behind it. According to a
Doesn't
friend
it
of
mean, like,
mine,
Oh
He
my,
tried
or
to-
something?
yeah, it's like the whole thing. It's like it's the mummy thing. It's the older woman king, and it's basically means like oh my or like the seductive.
So it's the old woman version
Oh
of
my.
What's this?
Pretty much, yes, it is. It is. That's what it is. That's exactly
I hate
what it
that.
is.
I hate that. hate
That's how my friend
What is
described it
this,
to me.
Ara?
Pardon?
What is Ara?
Hey, Ken, can you give us an ara?
I don't know what that means.
Is it at all long ago like you have old lady and she's like, hara. Had like a guy, like the gardener while he's like clipping the hedges?
Sure. I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know. Like,
She's, like,
I'm
sitting there on
asking.
her,
I
like,
don't know.
Then one of them, like, you know, them layout things in, like, the old rom-coms or something cringe, and they're, like, playing big chair, and they're like, alright, we're at the garden. Is that at all related to what you're talking
Dude,
about?
Harvey, your scene setting is amazing.
I'm
should be a
so
film
confused
director.
in this whole thing.
I don't know what's going on.
So you say it's like uwu. So does it have like a text thing? Like you know how
Ara.
uwu just. So it's just
ARA space ARA.
so okay. So it's not
Corrupting the youth
quite.
with Blake.
So it's not
Pardon?
quite uwu then.
No,
Because uwu's supposed to be like a face.
like it literally. Hold on, I can get
Yeah.
up what it means.
But people also say uwu. But,
Yeah.
YouTubers, aren't they them, like, weird people that have, like, the anime overlay?
Yeah,
It translates
Yeah.
to
it's
like.
like a virtual
tisk-
YouTuber.
Okay,
Anyway.
here's a better description. It translates to like tisk tisk or like the It just means
Right.
it's
But it's
the
supposed to be, like, cutesy.
curious surprise or amusement, and it's been made very sexual.
Right. Okay.
That's how I describe it.
And this conversation has failed.
Well, they
Fuck,
fucking
this
asked.
is
I'm
just
How many
doesn't
explaining-
make
YouTubers
sense
do
to
you
me.
reckon are dudes?
Oh, you see that thing where one...
100%
I saw like a
most of
Twitch
them.
compilation thing where one turned out to be a dude when the rig failed. Oh, it's the funniest thing. Because it's like this little petite, like, thin anime woman, like, young, and there's like this fat 40-year-old dude with a neck beard. And he's just, like, Korean. And he just looks up at the camera like, it's so good. It's so good.
My friend watches one, and she watches a few YouTubers because she's
Your
She's
friend,
weird.
in quotations,
Yes.
but anyway. Carrying on the
Okay.
story, Blake. What do
and
you
there's
watch?
one that she watches that talks in text to speech,
That's a
That's
dude.
and
dude.
it's a dude.
That's a dude.
It has to be a dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
you could make the argument it's a camera-shy woman, but it's a dude.
It's a dude.
It's a dude. Mad rep to him
It's
for
got a
keeping it going so
penis.
long.
It's it. I said it's got a penis. The VTuber is
I mean-
an it.
Still not entirely sure, but it's safe to assume.
You know, the majority of the VTubers, though, because I went and had a look at it to try and understand what the hell it was, fall under one company.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a parent company.
Isn't VTuber not what they are? It's what like the software is or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a virtual rig is what it's called or something. I don't know. But because it's VTubers like virtual YouTuber was the thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, they all fall under HoloLive. There's a parent company like Cruise or Cloud or something it's called. I can't remember. But anyway, they all fall under that, and it's disgusting how many of them they've shut out. Like
Shut out.
there's like
they are, like, cringe.
there's like 11 dude VTubers, like 3 generations of them, because they release them in like batches, like clones.
Fellas, surely we become VTubers, right?
No.
Okay.
That's
No.
cringe.
I mean,
Sounds
the
like a
money's
great
there.
idea.
Like, imagine going on YouTube and going, I don't want to look at an actual person just talk. I'll look to an actual person talking with an anime face.
I mean, one of them cracked like 2 million subs in like a few months, apparently, and it was like a big thing.
Yeah, because, you know, they just...
Was that the porn
They get on
star?
all the Sims. The Sims are just
Was
on
that
there.
what?
Was that the porn star?
They
No.
own-
Oh yeah, that's right. One of them does porn star stuff as well. It's very unhinged.
Their virtual avatar does porn,
That's it, I'm out.
and she, I think, I don't know how accurate this is. Again, this is all coming from my friend, and yes, it's whatever. She's obsessed with YouTubers at the moment, but apparently she's one of the top earning cam stars on one of the major cam sites for a virtual avatar that just jumps around and bounces their virtual ditties.
Oh yeah, you want to know the worst thing? I know who it is.
Well, so do
Project
I. I'm
Melody.
not gonna.
There's
Okay, well,
a name drop. No,
there
I'm
we-
name dropping. People can go look it
Okay.
up at home. There you go. Traumatize the children more. 18 plus stream.
Blake was talking over the top of you. What was the name?
Look it up.
Caden really wants to know.
No, because no one would have heard it because Blake was talking over the top of
No,
you.
that's fine. We'll leave it like that. That's brilliant. They have to really
Okay, Blake's
dig
getting
for
muted
it
in the
now.
audio track then.
Motherfucker.
Let me just bust up the incognito window real quick.
Yeah, no, it's really unhinged. Because I'm like, how do you manage that? Also, like,
I mean, like-
VTuber doing?
Because I
More
thought
power
they
to
were gonna-
her. But like, what the
What?
fuck?
I mean, well played. Very good business model. It's
Yeah.
like the Belle Delphine of VTubers.
Being paid for titties that aren't yours.
I mean, honestly, you get to, but I mean, I kind of do see the appeal in it because you keep your anonymity.
Yeah.
So, like, you can have a private life.
Hmm.
And you don't have to stream faceless. You get slightly more interaction.
Sure.
It's so I honestly, it's really odd.
And it also just appeals to the hentai fantasy.
Yeah. That's,
Why is it
that's a
there?
big part of it. Sure,
I feel like
but-
that's who a majority of their subs are.
Yeah. Surely, though, you've all seen the best VTuber clip of all time.
Is
Oh.
this the?
No, I don't look at things.
Is this
No,
the
well, it's
ass
like
haircut?
she's clearly
I have IQ, but
she clearly doesn't
No, you-
speak English. She's a clip I've seen somewhere, and she's playing GTA,
I know exactly. What
and it's the scene that's in my meme recently. How
Oh, yeah.
Lamar's and when
Yeah,
he
I've
goes
heard
da da, she repeats it.
that.
Just, and it's just so innocent and makes me laugh every time when she just drops the N-bomb with no understanding of what it is, and the chat goes insane. It's fucking funny.
she hits him with the hard R as well. I watched
Yeah,
the clip.
it's like it's bad, but it's fucking funny. How do
No,
we?
it's kind
How the fuck did we get here? We're talking about fucking politics.
Ryan had he
this
started the
is
topic
the
because he wanted to
inner
talk about
machinations of Ryan's mind. You've got politics,
See,
anime. Oh god, I'm a
since we're on the
14-year-old
topic
boy.
of bad things that are funny to watch, you know it's kind of hilarious.
Mm.
Twitch streamers with Tourette's.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
Yes.
They get like a donation and they try to say thank you, and it comes out, oh, thank you, fucking cunt. And like,
What?
people are like, oh, okay then.
What's her
Oh,
name?
that's great.
What's her
Sweet Anita.
yeah,
Sweet
and
Anita,
she
yeah.
everyone time
Oh.
someone donates, she calls them simps.
Yeah.
it.
Oh, she's actually kind of funny. Like,
Dude, that's
it's
pretty
some quality content. She did a stream where, because she's like not allowed to drive or whatever, because like Tourette's like that bad.
Yeah.
But she went to like a course on a like controlled track where they let her drive,
Oh no.
and they're going down the track. It's like an airstrip, and she just sort of like. Like ticks go off and just starts jerking off the gear stick, and the instructor's like shit and trying to pull the brake on, and she's just jerking off the gear stick. And then starts going, we're gonna die! And he's like, I hope not, and like so casually. It's the greatest thing to watch.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Oh, they'll just be a drive around, oh, crash! And he's like, please no. Poor guy. Oh, it's great to watch.
I think I have to end the podcast there just so we can go watch this video.
Before you do, I want to
They
finish.
have like they're like podcasts of like 6 people with Tourette's, and they get stuck in like a loop where one of them says stuff and it triggers the other one to go, and they keep replying and they get
Oh
stuck.
no, I've seen that. It's like fucking.
Yeah, like
turn
I'm
left.
Harry Potter. No, I'm
Turn
Harry
left.
Potter, and they just keep going.
No, are you a wizard? Are you a blizzard? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
are
a
you a
fucking wizard, Harry. Oh,
Have
I've seen that actually.
Have you seen the one of the
It's
chick
so
with
good.
Tourette's?
Oh,
trying
you're
to cook?
geometrically retarded.
Have you seen the chick trying to cook and she goes like, "Baby," and like pelts the chicken egg at the floor?
No offense to Tourette's people, we love you, but your content is great.
Or no, like most of them know it's like entertaining,
Yeah.
and they See the
They
humour in it?
want people to laugh or
Um,
something like.
that's
It's a better reaction
normalizing
than
it, which
insulting.
is good, and that's healthy because then people won't, look down upon you for having it.
I know, like she's made like a big video or something. It's okay to laugh. I want people. That's the way I'm
Mm.
making this content. We're like, thank you very much because it's funny.
Very cool, very cool. But before you do it, I want to finish my descent into madness. That
Okay.
So I went and checked out VTubers. As I said, one of them I checked out was one of the ones that was on the one of the podcasts. I'm sure there was some critical mention of it there. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. But I went and looked it up, and it got worse. So there's this VTuber who raps, and she hit #1 charts in the world back at the start of October or November. She was outselling Eminem. You're simps. You're simps. But
Wait,
anyway,
what was the song called? That she made?
Oh,
Caden's like, just need to say.
no.
Well,
I have it on my Spotify.
if it was number one
I'll
in the
find it.
world, like surely I'd know
Yeah,
what it is.
surely it would have been like on the radio.
It was brief. No, because it was most sold. Like, is what it was. Because everyone went and bought it at once. It was there for like 5 days and then went. But on like iTunes charts and like top charts, it was number one. And I'm like, worldwide. Like, first Japan, then America, then worldwide. And I'm like, why? How did this happen? Because everyone, of course, all bought it at once because it's brand new. But still, that's disgustingly impressive.
You could have just left it as that's disgusting, and it would have been.
But it is impressive. Like, think about it. You've marketed yourself so well, you're selling at number one. But anyway,
no matter how dumb and fucked up it is, there's still respect there for that they're able to do it and do it professionally.
I know, but it would just have been funny if you just
it gets
cut
better.
It's
So
disgusting.
I went and listened, and I'm listening to the song, and it sounds kind of familiar. And then I hear dice rolls in the back, and it clicks. It's the same person I found before. And I'm like, huh.
We've come full
They've
circle.
transitioned from, like my cursed Spotify algorithm has brought me here, and it's going to be the death of me.
Agreed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good?
Wait, Ben's
you got
still
nothing
here?
else to add on to that?
Ben is still here.
I'll leave then. Goodbye.
See ya.
Well, I guess Ben's leaving, so we might as well all pack up as well, folks.
Yeah, we'll be over an hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad. That was actually like a. There's not really any
we've done
dead
a pretty
moments
good
there either. That was a fucking
No.
good one.
Whew.
Yeah.
Check us out on Spotify and iTunes.
Rate us 5 stars on
YouTube.
iTunes.
Yeah, sub for sub.
Check out my
Don't-
YouTube,
don't
which is the
forget,
only
first
thing I have
person-
linked.
First person to get 69% on the volume will pin your tag, pin your comment.
On this episode, though, not on any other
Yeah,
episode.
no,
It
no,
has to
just
be
this one.
It'll be a
Yeah.
new pin requirement for the next one.
Surely that's an episodely thing.
Now go back to the first
Yeah.
two, and we'll think of pin requirement for those as well. Now that we're back.
And
Just
avoid
the
is we
only
get to
one
say.
comment we have.
Yes, if you comment, we'll pin you.
I mean, avoid is
Every
assigned
comment
Steam
we pin.
profile.
We'll pin every single comment on the first episode.
No, don't say that.
It's too late. It's been said.
You can go do it then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm
Surely
just
on
going
the
to
second
disallow
episode
that.
was second episode the no, it wasn't actually.
What?
I'm mixing up my stories. No, ignore this. This.
I'm
Okay.
not ignoring it.
Surely this is post edit take now. Bye guys.
Well.
No, we haven't even said see ya.
Oh yeah, shit.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios,
Yeah.
Thanks
amigos.
for coming.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh, wait, before we do actually go, Ben, is
Uh-oh.
there anything else? Is there anything you want to, like, shout out? Because we haven't put you in the podcast before. Like, any...
Send help.
Anything, like, okay, like, links to your trading profile or something like that or anything?
What
At
trading?
least your trading profile.
I don't know, this kid's on some CSGO grind.
I'm not.
No, he sold all his CS:GO
I
skins.
sold all my stuff. I gave the options if you guys wanted to buy it. 'Cause I was like, you know what? I'll give you guys 2 weeks. And now you guys did it.
I'm not paying
sold
over $10 for a skin ever.
Steam community profiles /profiles/765611981680671884.
What?
Alright, thanks for coming to the gaming podcast, and we'll see you all in the next
What
episode.
the fuck was that?
Later!
Bye, guys.
Wait, hold on.